The way that Jared treats me is phenomenally damaging.
What are you talking about?
The way that you treat me is phenomenally damaging.
The way you treat me, you make me feel like I'm an idiot.
No, that's exactly how you make me feel.
Hold hell.
The phone, dude. The way that you treat me is phenomenally, existentially damaging.
Crazy.
No, it's not. Okay, so if you've seen the wide shot, for people that are listening, there is like a silver disc behind us. It's where a light was taken off.
A sconce, one might say.
See what I mean? You patronize me with your knowledge of vocabulary.
I'm not patronizing you.
Yes, you said like sconce or something. You know I've never heard that word.
Because I just saw a TikTok about a couple getting sconces, and it was cute. And I like that word.
And now he's like giddy and smiley. So everybody on the podcast think, oh, Jared's so sweet. He's not being mean to Zach. He has a totally different cadence when we're not recording. Me, I keep the same energy because I'm consistent. Anyway, the silver thing's behind us. It's kind of an eyesore on the wide camera where a light was taken off and the fixture's up behind it. It's got a couple screws holding it up. And right before the podcast started, I just looked at Jared and I was like, oh, maybe we should take that off. That's all I said.
You didn't say it like, oh, maybe we should take that off.
How did I say
it? It was silence. I was setting everything up, and then you go, we should take that down.
Okay. Do you think I sound like this? We should take that down. No, I was like, hey, we should take that down. Is that hostile at all? No, that's just two people communicating. Oh, we should take that down. Okay, so it look better.
But here's the thing.
And then Jared looks at me. And
this
buddy, you sit down. I will touch you. I will touch you.
You want that? You already do. You already touched me. Nothing's new. Okay,
let me finish.
Hold on. Because I'm next in the conversation.
Every woman has said everything that I'm about to say. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm next in the.
Get off me. Handsome's biting my foot.
I'm next in the events of conversation. Okay,
Ow.
You look at that.
Okay, I'm being attacked by a carnivore right now. Why did he attack me?
Okay, you look at that and you go, hey, we should take that down.
Oh, that seemed lovely enough, or like a normal conversation.
Okay, but in my that's where it stopped. That's where your statement ended. And
where else was I supposed to go?
I'm looking at a wall that doesn't have anything on it, that doesn't have anything hanging, okay? And I go, what do we take down?
No, you go, wait, what do you mean, what do we take down? You knew what I was talking about.
I didn't know what you meant by we should take that down.
Yeah, I said we should take that. I said we should take that thing down, and then you said, then what are we gonna put there?
I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Oh my gosh, yes you did. You gaslight me so much. You better be glad I don't have an abundance of estrogen, no wiener, and you'd be attracted to me, and we were dating because you treat me so terribly.
I don't.
You would treat me.
I treat you terribly?
Can we finish?
But when we were sitting down, when we were sitting down to talk about things, I said,
no. Can I just finish the story?
Okay, let's finish the story. I'm going to get into what you told me when we were sitting on the couch before we started filming.
That's fine. That was Joke City population, you and me. This was just us talking about a set. I was like, oh, we should take that down. And then you look at me like angrily. Yes, you did.
I'm not shaking. I'm not vibrating out of anger.
Can I tell my truth for a second?
I can't tell my truth?
Not over mine. Wait till my truth is done, and then you barge in with your false accusations.
I'll wait till your truth is done, and I'll tell my truth.
Do you want to say it again? I don't think they got it. Do you want to say exactly everything that I say?
I was just letting you know that I'm going to let you finish your truth, and then I'm going to say mine.
I'm caught up. So I was like,
sorry for making you aware that I'm going to listen.
Just listen. You don't have to announce it. If I was like, hey, this happened today, you don't have to go, I'm listening. You understand? Okay, now can I talk?
Yeah, go for it. Knock yourself out.
I'll knock you out so fast. It's not even funny. Okay.
Look at that. He's getting physically violent.
No, I haven't. I'm threatening. I'm not getting physically violent.
Threatening is still a felony.
Fact check if that's a felony. If I say I'm going to turn his nose and put it on the back of his head, let me know if that's a felony. Anyway, back to this. Please just let me speak my truth. Okay, I was like, oh, hey, we should take that off. And he goes, the way he looks at me, like I'm the dumbest person who have ever existed. Stop, dude. And you go, and what? We just have a hole there? We just have a hole? We're just gonna have a hole and nothing. I was like, no, we'll cover it with a sign. And I come back with a little bit of venom because he's spitting venom at me. He's like, dude, we'll cover it with a sign. And he acted like I was the dumbest person. He's like, we're just gonna have a hole in the wall. I'm like, no, we're gonna cover it with a sign. I don't know why you're so vindictive. You're so angry. Oh, and then this is what really gets my goat. He goes, you're so rude to me. You're so mean to me. I'm like, bro, I'm a tennis wall, and I'm just bringing back the same energy you just shot at me. All right. If you want to lie right now, go ahead.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to speak my truth. Okay? You say you should take that down.
If you're going to speak your truth, this is what you should say, because you say it every time. You're like, well, in my head, I was thinking about something and I reacted to that. I can't read your little peanut mind. So,
fuck you. I can't read your mind either.
Mega mind, big mind.
When you stare at a wall that doesn't have a sconce on it and go, we should take that down.
I swear on my life, if you say sconce, your teeth are going to be street bound. All right? I'm going to knock them out. I'm going to put them in a bucket, and you're going to be crying because you're not going to get your coins from the Tooth Fairy, and I'm going to launch them into the city streets. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do to you.
You look at an empty wall and go...
You knew what I was talking about.
And go, we should take that down.
No, you knew what I was talking about.
Hold on. You ended it at, we should take that down. But you didn't offer, like, a solution, okay?
What?
And this is 10 seconds before
I'll stop talking.
This is 10 seconds. Take that out of your mouth. Oh, sorry. That was my bad.
Is that how you pull cocks out of your mouth? Because the gays must hate you.
I didn't think your teeth were around it.
God.
I'm so sorry.
Well, sorry. I'm not great at...
All right. I really am sorry.
You were so violent.
I didn't think your teeth were around it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not over here deep throwing this thing. It was a sight gag, not a real one.
You look at that, and then I say, what do you mean? There's just going to be a hole there. And then...
No, say it in the exact cadence that you said it.
What do you mean? There's just
there's a little taste of it. There's about 10% of what I heard.
There's just going to be a hole there.
There's just going to be a hole there.
This is after I've already set up the entire podcast and right before we're about to film.
Okay, but why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I said there's just going to be a hole there. Right, because you were like, your reasoning.
This is how you
interrupting
my
truth.
Exactly, because your truth is a lie.
It's not a lie. You were literally saying I was vibrating out of anger. That's a lie.
You felt like you turned your ringer off and you're just going at me.
Anyway,
you know exactly what that means.
I know. That's why I laughed. You were just like, it looks better on camera if that's not there. I was like, but either way, we're just gonna have a hole right now because we didn't have anything in reaching distance for you to have been like, oh, why don't we put that
crank
there?
the vicious velocity up to 10, and then you look at me like I did.
What vicious velocity?
You want to retry?
I forgot what you said.
You're like, what vicious philosophy? And you almost put on
a monocle.
Yes. Don't complete my sentences in a time like this. That insinuates friendship, and I'm mad. Okay? You came at me mad. I'm like,
I didn't come at you mad. I'm sorry.
Alyssa, did he not bring the venom? Oh, she won't say anything because her job's on the line. But just trust me, she knows what happened. And then I bring it back to the same thing. And it's you gaslighting me, being like, you're always so mean to me. You know, again, ping pong off the half ping pong board, same energy.
No, I said, well, there's just going to be a hole there. And then you go, well, obviously we're going to cover it up. And I go, all right, you didn't need to say it like that because then you make me feel like an idiot.
After you already made me feel like my bus is cut in half. All right? That's how you make me feel.
Oh my God. Okay, how about this?
Don't offer a resolution just because you're on camera. Because in real life, you'd spat at me.
No, I know I wouldn't. In real life, I would do the same thing where I'd be like, what if we apologize to each other?
I think no chance I'm apologizing to you.
Why?
You need to apologize to me.
I'm not apologizing to you.
Okay, then what was the point of even bringing up we should apologize
I'm not
to each
apologizing if you don't apologize because I think
we both sorry.
I'm not sorry if you're not sorry.
Oh, okay. So you just want me to apologize, then you give me like a fake apology. I'm going to go, so Jared, and you're going to go, haha, guess I am too.
Here's the thing. I truly did not intend to come at you with any venom.
First time I've ever heard this. So if you would have said this at the beginning, it would have been squashed.
No, it wouldn't have, because you love to drag things out and make it a way bigger deal than it has to be.
Nuts across your forehead if you keep speaking to me a way that's demeaning.
I didn't intend to come at you with any venom. I was just actually confused what you meant by we should take that down. If you truly feel that I came at you with venom, then I am sorry for that.
That was the most wild apology I've ever heard. If you think you feel that way, I would be sorry, is what you said. If you think you're hurt, if you actually think that I did that, I would be sorry.
No, I didn't say I would be. I said I am sorry.
If you think that, the craziest thing, no wonder you've never been in a relationship over like a month. Behind closed doors.
I've never gotten in a fight with my significant other.
Because you don't allow them to talk. You probably shut them down.
What are you talking about?
I fight back because I have something to prove here. And they're scared that you're going to leave them and gaslight them and do whatever you've done to them in the past. Can we move on?
Sure.
What do you make me sad?
I make you sad?
I was going to list off things, but that's the main point.
I make you sad.
Yeah.
How do I make you sad?
It's like you don't listen. How do I make you sad? I just explained.
Okay, when we were sitting on the couch before we turned on the cameras and we were talking about stuff to record.
Just like you to bring up something that has nothing to do with this.
You're painting me out to be like this horrible person or whatever.
I'm not painting you out. I'm retelling my truth.
My truth is that we're sitting on the couch and we're talking about things to bring up on the podcast.
Alyssa, sweetheart, do you mind grabbing a water for me? If that's okay. Thank you. Notice how I treat you. Notice how I'm very nice to you. And Jared, remember when he yelled at you? Was it a mall that he yelled at you at?
I didn't yell at her in a mall.
Alyssa, if your job wasn't on the line, would you say he yelled at you?
Well, okay, her job isn't on the line. Okay, I didn't yell.
Anyway, keep going. Oh, you're on the couch.
We were on the couch. I start to make a suggestion of what to talk about on the podcast.
Oh,
and you look at
goodness, this is not how it went.
And you look at me and go, speak when spoken to.
Okay, you ready for what actually happened? All right, what should we talk about in the podcast? Sitting on the couch together, and I'm like, oh, we should play a game. And then you look at me and you're like, we always play a game. Can we just like talk? I'm like, oh no, we can talk. But like, why don't we add a game too? Because it would just be fun. And you're like,
no.
Bits and games all the time.
No. I said, can we just talk? And you go, I'm a competitor. I like to play games. And I said, well,
what's wrong with that? I'm expressing how I like to interact in the world.
Well,
you are a sweetheart. I'm so glad we hired you, and I think you're beautiful in a professional manner, and I love everything about you. I'm sorry how I treat my employees.
Oh my God. I said
you dehydrate me, and that's phenomenal because I have how much I drink.
You said, I want to play games. I'm a competitor. I said, well, I don't like playing some of the games because I'm not very good at them. And you go, yeah, but I like to crush you at those games.
That is friendly banter. There's a difference between what you come at me with real attitude. Meanwhile, I'm just hunky-dory, laffy,
it's not hunky-dory. You're yelling at me. And then
I'm not like this. Wait, what did I say? I said I like to destroy you in silly games.
You're adding adjectives that weren't there. Okay, you said I'm a competitor and I like to crush you at games.
You think I'm like this? I'm a competitor and I like to crush you at games, brother.
Okay, no, I'm Hulk Hogan.
I'm like a competitor. I like to crush you at games. Like that's just two guys hanging out.
There's a cadence in which you say it. You're being silly goofy right now, doing Hulk Hogan voices.
You are grasping.
I'm not grasping because then
look, there's all these bubbles around that if you catch one, that it's gonna make sense. But they keep popping because there's nothing there but air. We've got to move on. No one wants to hear us bicker this much. And you want to know something pretty phenomenal? Is that you've been working out. And that you've got the guns now, and you took off your shirt before this podcast, so you look better than me.
Because I'm sweating right now, and it's not because I wanted to show off my guns. This was the first time. I'm not gonna flex.
Why?
It's kind of embarrassing.
No. Now he's fishing for compliments.
No, I'm not. No.
Alyssa, do we have a game to play? Does she have a mic we can hook up?
I can find one.
Could you please do that? That would really help us out. How I treat you. He comes up with this big jovial smile. And you think he's always happy and smiling at you. The truth is, his lips can't come together. So He's not actually smiling. And dogs are scared of him because they think that he's growling at them always because he's always showing his teeth. So